Hi, this is Nell Foster with Joyous Garden, and today I'm going to show you how to repot a Coleus. Now, I'm not actually going to repot this Coleus, but I'm just going to show you how to get like this, a smaller one, because you might buy one in a smaller pot, out of the pot. You just kind of give it some squeezes and then it kind of comes up, sort of like those popsicles in the molds. And then that'll just come right out, and there's your plant to repot your Coleus. And I am in Pacifica, California today. This is my client sleigh that sits in the front yard. It came from England from the late 1800s, so it makes a great potting bench, I think. And here's the Coleus I'm actually going to show you on. This one I got at our farmer's market in Santa Barbara. And it was a hanging Coleus, and I cut the hanger off. So this one is a little heavier to work with, but I wanted to show you on it because it's so pretty. And this I went along and I just sort of pressed on the pot with my palms to kind of loosen it. And see, it comes out like that. This one is pretty heavy. And this is its better side here. So I'm going to plant that to the front here, and I'm going to put it in the back of this pot. This is a good organic potting soil. I've also put some compost into here already. And then I'm going to put this down in a little bit, and I wet the soil first so it's all nice and compact, because sometimes the soil is really loose and you get the dry soil in and then you get the plant in and it all sinks down. So I like to moisten it first. And Coleus have finer roots. This one is pretty well rooted, so you don't want to like break it up too aggressively. It doesn't have a lot of thick, big roots, so I'm just kind of giving it a bit of a massage to loosen up the root ball a bit. And then I just put the soil in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant some other things around it. But if you just wanted the Coleus in the pot, then you would just put it in the center of the pot, put in some chicken manure, because I also like to use a little chicken manure. Put that all around. And then maybe just a little cottonseed meal. Coleus can be really sensitive to fertilizers, so you don't want to use anything too strong on a Coleus. I have Coleus at home, and I don't even fertilize them at all, and they do fine. I just use worm compost and chicken manure on mine, and a compost tea I water in. And then I'm going to put a New Guinea impatiens in here too, and I'm going to put the lammiastrum. I'm going to plant that. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going in and I'm filling in with some soil around so I can get those other smaller plants up there, and then I'll top off the soil in the back after I get this done. And sometimes you have to do it a couple times, add more soil. I've been potting plants for years and years and years and years, and I still don't get it right the first time many times. And I thought this white New Guinea impatiens, I love it with the dark foliage. And you're actually getting a little bit of a double whammy here, because it's how to plant a mixed container plant too. But I just thought it just looked as though it needed something else. But I love the contrast of the white against the dark. And then I'm going to do this trailing lammiastrum just to have something coming out. I think this is going to fill the pot up beautifully. Now this has a tough root system. You can tear this apart. But the Coleus, don't do that. I'm just going to move this over, and that's all I think I will plant in here, because this New Guinea is going to get about 2 feet, and this Coleus will get bigger too. So, and then what you do is you just go back in and you fill around with that soil. As I said, I have put some compost in here already. You go in and you top it. All the way around. because Coleus do not like to dry out. So you want to make sure all the roots of your Coleus are completely covered when you are repotting it. And just a little scoop more probably in the front. It's kind of hard to see here. Oh yes. We need a few more scoops up here. There we go, and I'm just going to settle, and I'll just get a little bit more soil in here so it's all covered. Oops, this is, I've got some roots showing over here. Just go around and make sure the pot is all full of soil, and then you want to water it in, and as I said, it could sink a little bit, and then you might have to top it off with some more soil, but that's all you need to know in repotting a Coleus. Just be sure to be a little bit gentle with the roots of the Coleus when you are repotting it. This is Nell Foster, and I've just shown you how to repot a Coleus.